everybody. I'm a little bit under the weather, but this is JP, your coach and mentor for the L Bar, and I'm coming to you because I want to help make you successful. Today, we're going to be discussing bookings at the party, how to increase the number of bookings that you receive at an existing party. And there are several different ways that you can come by doing that. I want you to know that it's all based on the experience that you create for the guest at the party and the hostess. So a lot of things are going to ride on that, and you really want to make people feel comfortable. The first thing you may want to do is make connections. When you're arriving at the party, one of the things you'll notice that people are mingling and they're chattering and they're having a little conversation. They're eating, they're drinking, they're having lots of fun. Maybe the music is going. Well, while you're unpacking your goodies and you're setting up your table, one of the things you can do to make connections is create small talk. And one of the ways you want to do that is just say, oh, I like that necklace you have on, or that's a really hot skirt that you're wearing. I love those shoes. Where'd you get those? Do you have kids? So create a little small talk to make them feel comfortable with you and let them see that you're not just a sex toy lady, that you actually have a life in being outside of selling adult novelties and intimacy aids. Naturally, what you want to do is to make those connections is put on your personality hat, put your game face on, become bubbly, cheerful, fun, and just the person that you are outside of the personal romance consultant. Okay. Now, another thing you can do is create focus on your strengths. When I say focus on your strengths, there are some things that you're naturally good at. Maybe you're a great party host. Maybe with all of the different themes of parties that go on right now, that you're great at hosting themed parties. With the 50 Shades of Grey hoopla that's going on right now, maybe you're great at setting up a themed 50 Shades party with handcuffs and flyers as centerpieces. Better yet, perhaps you give great hostess gifts, and that information is traveling from one hostess to the next, that when they keep their original party date, you're giving an awesome free prize. Perhaps you're a great hostess coach. You're coaching the hostesses in a manner that they are really prepared for their party, and they've got a lot of guests signed up and RSVPing to come, because naturally, the more guests they invite, the more will likely show up, and that's better for you on the final end. Or maybe one of your strengths is that you give great presentations. You set up a wonderful looking table with great looking props, and you mingle the room, and you're loads of fun, you create laughter. So if those are your strengths, you want to focus on those during the party, because it's the experience that you're going to create. And that's point number 3. Creating an experience for the guest of the party is what's going to be memorable. And this is what gets people to want to book a party with you. When they have a memorable experience, something that they take away with them, and they tell the next person and the next person, their coworkers, their church members, their friends, their family. These experiences go a long way. So you want to make sure that you're creating some laughter, maybe by playing games. That maybe the hostess's foods and drinks are great, or you're commenting on how good they are, that you're having a lot of fun with them, that you have your bubbly personality. And then the 4th point, which ties into the 3rd point, which is making people feel uncomfortable. When you're creating your experience, making someone comfortable goes a very long way. We are talking about intimacy and sex, and so sometimes people are a little bit reserved when it comes to opening up their personal thoughts and desires about sex. So making people feel comfortable is really important, especially first timers. There's a lot of people who've never been to an adult party, a lot of them who've never bought an intimacy toy or intimacy aid, and so they're a little frightened about what to expect. Or better yet, they may not have any knowledge of how intimacy aids work and how they can help them in their own intimate life. So if you can get the first timer to let their hair down, maybe in your introduction, explain that you're going to have time with you one-on-one, so that if they have any questions or concerns about a particular product and they don't feel comfortable with asking it in the room, that they will have an opportunity to ask them, and to feel free to ask questions, that there are no dumb questions at all. The only dumb question is the one that goes unasked. So make sure to give an extra effort for your first timers to feel comfortable with you. Finally, don't forget to ask for the booking. When you have your one-on-one consult at the end of the evening, when you're selling your products in the product room, ask for booking. Ask also new people if they want to become a new consultant or if they'd like to book a party. And naturally, you can or cannot choose not to charge a booking fee if you want, but you do want to ask for the booking right away. Try to get them to pencil in and commit to a date, and remind that if they keep their original date, that there's a special hostess gift that they will get, and that once they complete the booking, within a day or two, you'll be contacting them to send them a little hostess packet that's full of ideas of who to invite and how to help them have a successful party. Remind them of some of the good things that will come along with booking a party, like free products to upgrade their bedroom. Um, but naturally, if you're having trouble creating those bookings when you have your one-on-one consult, you may consider playing a few booking games, and I do have some ideas that I'm going to cover in a separate video to help you with that. And there's a few games that you might want to play that take place from the very beginning of the party that can help people commit to booking later on. So if you have any questions or concerns and you need a little bit more helping with strengthening your booking skills, feel free to talk to your coach or your mentor with the L Bar. Naturally, we want to make sure you're successful and that you're happy with your home party business, because we want you to have the best of your dreams. You really can have it all with the L Bar. Thanks for hanging out with us today. And again, if you have any questions, contact your mentor for some more extra ideas.